Hi, everybody. Good things happen on Fridays. My name's Rob Thomas. I'm a certified BG5 consultant, enthusiast, all of it. I just love this stuff, and I love doing these interviews. Today, I have a very unique opportunity. One of the cool things that we have in our BG5 community is a ton of coverage. What I mean by that is we've got students all over the globe. Asia, Russia, America, Canada, Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and it goes on and on and on. And today I am here with a Russian student by the name of Konstantin. Konstantin, hi, how are you?
Hello, Rob. I'm fine, thanks. It's evening, cold, and winter is coming.
Yeah, for sure. So it's already cold there, huh?
Yes, a bit cold in St. Petersburg, and our city known is a rainy city, but summer are hot always, but autumn are rainy a bit.
Gotcha. Yes, so I'm in Dallas, Texas, where right now it's still considered summer, so it's hot.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's just so interesting to see the temperature differences based on where everybody is located. So Konstantin, I really appreciate your time and your willingness to share with everybody that's watching. What I'd like to do first is learn more from you about how you found BG5 and how you got started with it.
My business partner is a human design guide. So after I knew her, I've understood that I want to dive deeper. And when I knew about that human design is also there is a human design for business. So I've decided that it's a great opportunity because I see that human design, and now I know that it's called BG5, can help businesses make better teams. And it's very interesting for me to learn this tool to make my business better. And who knows, maybe in the future I will be also as consultant or a coach, BG5. It's also can be interesting.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, so thank you for that. That's fascinating. I do find that a lot of people come into the BG5 community through human design. That was actually the way that it worked for me as well. I saw human design first in 2007, so a long time ago. So Konstantin, I'm interested to learn more about your career type. Can you share with everybody who's watching what career type that you are?
Yes, I'm a classic builder, 5-1. So I'm a practical marketer, and in my real life, I'm also a practical marketer. And so because of BG5, I've understood that I express my talents correct, and I like it very much because it gives a confidence that I'm on my way.
Oh, that's fascinating. You know, I've never heard anyone put it that way, but to have that confidence professionally, it can make a very big difference. Can you share with us more about how it's currently helped you or any latest successes that you've had in the application of your career type and of your public role, that being the 5-1?
Yes, I've understood that it's better to concentrate on my strengths. And before I knew about human design and BG5, I was in search of myself and soul searching. So I didn't know what I want to do in this life. So I liked marketing a little bit. It was unconscious. And after I knew that I'm a 5-1 in human design, I've understood that okay, in marketing I can be a savior for everyone. But when I knew in BG5 that I have, for example, sales treatment, I forgot an English word. Sorry. It's 4426.
Yes. Yeah. So for those that are watching, Konstantin is sharing that one of his strengths that he has is, we call it the strength of sales. And of course, that each trait has its own numerical value. That's what the 2644 is. So please continue.
Yes. So when I realized that I have this strength, and that I'm a practical marketer, so I've understood that I will concentrate in developing that skills. So it helped me to grow faster in my real career, because I concentrate only on my strength and don't waste time on doing what I don't want, and I don't want to do, and when I have no strength.
That's fascinating. I like how you put that too, about not wasting time doing the things that uh, don't play to your strengths. We'll just put it that way. So that's fantastic. So in terms of your student experience, can you share more about what that's been like for you?
Yes, it was very fascinating. Our teacher was Banu. I've forgotten surname, but Basaran, or
Yes,
like
that's right.
it's
Yep.
Yes, I know that it was first class for her, and I didn't mention that it was her first time, because I really liked her care. I really liked her focus. Sometimes I wasn't able to be on classes, and I was able to email her and give great feedback. So it was very nice. And during these 2 semesters, I have learned more about myself, because when I learn about human design, it was too esoteric point of view, so I wasn't able to understand everything. So now I understand my strength, I understand my shadows, and it's easier for me to communicate with people and to grow in my career now.
That's fascinating. Yeah, so Banu, who lives in Turkey, we were talking about BG5 is everywhere. She's a fantastic teacher because she's such a strong student. She is living this day by day in her current profession, in IT, in information technology. She and I recently had a conversation where she's now engineering her team that she's responsible for using this information. And that's fascinating, right? Because as you know, in the workplace, it's all about teams, right? No one does everything alone. And so, being able to understand the strengths of each person on the team, the shadows of each person on the team, their public role and how they show up to work every single day. When you know these things, resistance goes away and flow begins to happen. And, joy happens in the workplace, which lots of people by survey will agree that they don't really like their work. And so as a result, they're disengaged, which is a big problem for CEOs and, human resources departments all over the globe, trying to find more engaged employees and teams. So Yeah, what you were talking about is fantastic. It sounds like you have one more semester left. Is that correct?
Uh,
Semester 3?
no, I was on foundation course, so now
Oh,
I just started.
gotcha. Okay. Yeah, so the foundation course is fantastic, right? Because it gives you that, it lives up to what it says. It gives you the foundation. As you progress, it's going to just get deeper and deeper and deeper. And I'm excited to see you go through your path because, as you know, in BG5, what you can do for one person, you can do for many. So it'll be fascinating to see you progress in that way. And you also mentioned something else, Konstantin, that I wanted to really acknowledge, and that is, a lot of people, they like the human design information because for the first time it's something that speaks to them and it's true. It feels accurate. However, like you said, it is quite esoteric, and that's not a bad thing. However, when you take it into the workplace, we need to use the workplace language, which that's why I love BG5 so much, because it uses the everyday language, and its application, was meant for the workplace. Let's face it, we spend most of our time of our life working. It's got to be enjoyable. It's got to be correct, and that is why Ra put together BG5. Um, so I know you're going to be taking the certification courses next, but what's next for you in your path professionally with BG5?
Mhm. I want to learn OC16
Yes.
also. It's very interesting for me how a large groups operates. So my pathway will be like that. First of all, 3 semesters of consultant certification, then OC 16, and then I don't know, but I want to use this information on my workplace. I also operate with my employees using human design, and because uh, of my partner, she's more experienced in human design because she's a guide, and because I've started to learn BG5 now, I've understand some characteristics of other people, and so I also prefer to look at them when I communicate with the employee. For example, I can understand when they can lose focus, for example, on when there are some difficulties with a lot of things that they have to do, and I understand how to delegate better because of BG5, and what to expect from people when I delegate something to them. And it's very easy and useful tool.
Fantastic. So I'm excited for you as well to progress through the 3 certification semesters. You're going to learn a lot. I know that, of course, because I took it, but I also am Karen's teacher assistant on the course. So I understand the path very well. And then, yes, after certification, you'll go into OC16. And so for those of you that are watching this and that term doesn't register, let me share with you what OC16 means. There is a literal definition, but the definition that I want you to think with for now is OC16 is essentially using human design to engineer groups so that they work most efficiently, so that they're utilizing and putting forth their strengths, so that there's a focus, and so that the leader truthfully can be a better leader. but then also the team can be a better team. And when you see this happen after OC16, becomes a part of the workplace, engagement becomes better and better and better, because for the first time in many cases, individuals are finally being recognized for their strengths. They're not asked to be to waste time on working on their weaknesses. They're given a purpose, and they're allowed and honored. So they're honored as who they are uniquely, and then they're given that purpose through the workplace. So Konstantin, I'm really excited for you to learn that. I myself have completed that course. I did successfully complete my project, and I'm just waiting to hear back on my final certification piece. So I'm excited for you to have that experience as well. So I want to thank you so much for your time today, Konstantin, and the time difference between Russia and Dallas, Texas, and just again also to be willing to share what your experience has been like as a foundational student, and how you found BG5 and why you like BG5 and how it's helped.
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
Oh, sure. Well, no question. I just wanted to thank you again for your time and your willingness to share with those who are watching the video.
Yeah, thank you very much, Rob. It was honor for me to share experience with people who are watching this. And I like the idea of BG5 because I can agree with you that it's better for people to be recognized for their strength on their workplace, and BG5 can make work happier for everyone and give people more purpose. And I like this idea.
Well, I love how you put it. So again, thanks a lot. And for those of you that are watching, we appreciate the fact that you're interested. So with that, everybody, have a good weekend.
Yeah, bye.